for the appointment or for the at-large, that the mayor or one of the designees, member of council, along with the chair of each commission, sat on the interview commission for the at-large positions. Did I have a second?
Did you say two? The mayor and?
No, I said the mayor or one of these designated. He could designate someone else, like the mayor pro tem or whoever, as long as it's a member of council.
So only one member of council.
Well, it'd be two members of council and the chair.
Well, the ordinance just reads two members of the city council.
Yeah.
Well, it should be the chair. I missed it.
Well, the chair is of the appropriate commission or committee.
That's what I said.
Right, but, well, it's not. You said the mayor.
Two council members, the chair of the commission that's being discussed, and the one would be the mayor and someone that, one member of council that agreed to set.
It's the part you keep adding the mayor. The ordinance doesn't use the word mayor or mayor pro tem in it. It just says two council members and the chair of the committee. Is it your desire to change that?
I'm saying that if the mayor doesn't do it or control who's sitting on it or authorize them and so forth, we're never going to know who's here to do it.
Could we just say two rotating council members?
Mm-hmm.
Do it any way you want to.
Well, somebody has to appoint him.
Well, the current language being discussed would have the council appoint two members of the council to serve in that process. If you want to designate a specific office holder, you could amend it to name a specific office holder, to wit the mayor.
Well, and the way it is now, I'm thinking each time we have to go through this process, whoever's available or whoever's willing at that time, we agendize it, we bring it to a meeting, and we nominate two people, and then it gets done, because it's going to happen over and over throughout the year, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it just makes sense for the mayor to get someone else to volunteer from the council that has the time to do it, and the chair of the committee that's, or the commission that's involved.
So your answer is yes, you'd like to change the language. I mean, I realize you're chuckling,
Yes,
but
like
yes, you would like to change the language. It's not that difficult. You would like to change it. Because
Yes.
if you don't, it's going to go in different than you understand it.
I would like to change the way my motion was.
Is your motion that the mayor will designate two members from the council, could include himself even?
I would basically say that the mayor would get another council member to volunteer to serve with the chair of each commission that's involved.
So you're saying the mayor would always be one of the two people from the council, is that what you're saying?
Usually. It worked well for years.
All right, have we got a motion or not? If not, then I'll say, I move that the mayor and another council member and the chair of the commission concerned be the ones that select the at-large council people. Isn't that what it is all about? At-large?
If that's the intent, can I make a proposed language suggestion if this meets your, so we have specificity? What if we change it to read as follows? At large, applicants shall be interviewed by a committee consisting of the mayor and one member of the city council or such other members of the city council as may be designated by the city council, and the chair, ... is contained therein. Would that get you to where you want to go? Our mayor, one other, or such other as you council decide?
For years, basically, the mayor would have problems getting the second council member because council people are have other obligations, and so it was very difficult sometimes to get 2 council members and the chair, but it worked.
We understand that he proposed some language, and the question is, does the language he proposed meet your requirements? What's your answer? I mean, I think it does, but I can't answer for you. We're wanting to satisfy you, but you got to tell him you're satisfied.
Dr. Jones made the motion. All you got to do is either second his motion or make your own.
Okay, well, he didn't, and it didn't include language. That's why the attorney has proposed some, but we can all pretend that, and good luck to Bev.
Okay, the language proposed by Dr. Jones, the language in the order is in the budget, in the agenda, which is simply 2 council members. I propose a modification to try to address the mayor's concerns, but I'm willing to work with you however you want to change it.
I thought I said the mayor, but maybe I didn't. I'll withdraw my motion. Let's start all over again.
You did say the mayor did.
Oh, did you? Well, I'm sorry. Did you say the mayor?
What it left out is the contemplation that it's possible that the mayor someday may not be Dawn and someday may not be available, and Attorney Jones' language cleared that up, but my penalty was listening.
You know, if I might make a suggestion, why don't you propose it?
I think the city attorney addressed the issues and got them included. If I understood him correctly, the motion was that the mayor, a designee of the mayor, or such 2 council members as would be from time to time appointed by the council and the chair of the commission. It's not. It's the mayor and whoever he designates, but you have to have some availability if the mayor can't go, that we can put someone else there.
Then he can put someone there.
So leaving it as 2 council members makes it a lot simpler because that includes all 5 of us. Back to where we started?
I will accept, myself, I will accept just what you got through saying, and I'll second your motion.
Who are you talking to, Sean?
Sean, he made the proposal. I'm going to second it. Any further discussion?
What is the proposal? I'm sorry, I didn't follow.
He proposed that the mayor and another council member, or if the mayor couldn't do it, he could designate another council member. In other words, 2 council members and the chair of the commission involved would sit as an interviewing panel. That's what he said.
2 council members, it could include the mayor and the chair of the commission will decide to interview the proposed candidate.
And so the process would be we would agendize it and vote on it at a meeting?
2 members of council with the chair. That is his proposal.
No.
One being the mayor.
I realize we're really making the difficult impossible. That's okay. The distinction is Dawn would like the mayor to always be there unless the mayor can't.
That's right.
The way it's written currently, it would be 2 council members, and we'd have to regularly determine who those 2 council members can be. So really, it appears the issue is, does the mayor have the authority to create this team, or does the council always have to vote? And I suppose we could debate that. I got to be honest, I don't really care. I just want to make sure that whatever the prevailing view is, we get done. But
Because that's not, that's the question we haven't answered, is what's the process? That's why we brought it back. We agreed it's going to be 2 council members and somebody from a commission, but we didn't agree on the process of how to select those 2 council members. So I think that's what we're trying to decide. So Sean just said it. We're either going to allow the mayor to have the power to decide, or we're going to bring it to the council and vote on it.
It really makes very little difference because the interviews and so forth that would then be forwarded to the council as a whole to make a decision on who they want to appoint.